Hello, hello, hello. It's Shelly. I'm back for another video. I told you I'd try to do one every single day, and it is May 3rd, 2023. So here's number two. One of the things I haven't been able to do in many years, at least 10 years, maybe more, is be able to display, mostly for myself, my curios, things from my life that have meaning to me, things that I've collected, that just kind of describe what's important to me, and just things that are really fun for me. I've lived in places, communal housing. I've lived in small spaces where I just didn't have anywhere I could put things out, maybe one or two items, just so I felt like I was at home. This is the first time, though, where I've really been able to do that. And you probably have noticed a common theme, especially right behind me. And it is the month of May. The force be with you. Had to say it out loud. And yeah, tomorrow on May 4th, I am going to be going to Disneyland for the Star Wars event, which I'm really excited about. I'm also excited because I will be going back to Disney by the end of this month to make magic as a candy maker. I'm excited. Just going to be doing it part-time. And it's something I've always wanted to do, confectionery, and I've wanted to get back to Disney ever since I left there last year. I wish I'd never left. So glad to be going back, and I hope it's the last job I have until I either have to stop working or can stop working, whatever. Anyway, here's the theme. I think you've noticed I've got these Star Wars items here. I was the 10th person in line at the UA 150 in Seattle on the first day that Star Wars played in May of 1977. I have my ticket stub still. I'm glad I still kept that. Don't still have my original t-shirt or anything like that. I think I still have the cassette of the music, John Williams. Pretty sure I still have that cassette. Anyway, Star Wars has been near and dear to my heart ever since then, so I've been able to collect some of these things over time. The Disney Infinity, over here, Disney Infinity characters up here. I never did play the game, but I did collect some of these. These are just a few of them. Yeah, some Pops figures, of course, too. And then also Family Guy trilogy, of course, the VHS, the VHS tapes have those. And I did get some really cool pins when I was making magic at Disney before, and got some other Star Wars mugs and paraphernalia from Starbucks, because my son is a manager there, so I managed to get some of those things. But Star Wars is something I've always really enjoyed. I've read a lot of the books, watched all the movies, watched all the animated shows, I've watched all the TV shows, good, bad, and indifferent, because I'm a fan. And even though some of them haven't been what everybody expected, I'm still going to watch it because I'm a fan, and that's what fans do. Fans don't whine and complain. They just take it as it is. They enjoy it. And, you know, I look at it this way. Not all of the products that have come out have been what I thought they were going to be or what I thought they should have been. But they still get, I get goosebumps when something new comes out. And I still find a way to enjoy it because it keeps the fiction alive. So if you haven't had a chance to watch any of the animations or read any of the books, please do that before you get to the Ahsoka show that's coming soon, because there's a lot that went on in the animated show, especially the clone shows and the Rebels. If you didn't watch those, then you really are going to miss some of the action. I think they're going to try to piece things together, but I don't know. For me, if you don't have that information, you just miss all these little bits and pieces. I'm not one that goes and watches those YouTube videos that tells about the Easter eggs, and I don't watch those. I just like to watch the show and see what I can pick up, because I'm going to watch it over and over again anyway. But Star Wars, that's something that I've really enjoyed all my life, probably will to the day I die. And yes, I did build a lightsaber at Savvy's workshop. I don't know if I'll build another one, but I do have my lightsaber. I'm really glad I did that. It's probably one of the coolest things I've ever done. And I'm grateful to my son Kaz, who put up with me that day and let me go and do that. So what do you like to collect? What are some of the memories that you have that demonstrate themselves in little knickknacks in your house? I know some of you do collect Starbucks mugs. I know some of you have big Starbucks mug collections. I know some of you collect candles from Mexico. I know some of you collect stones, and I know some of you collect seashells. Some of you go on hikes and collect, not in national parks, because you can't do it in national state parks, but you do go on hikes, maybe in backyards and things, and you do collect specimens of flora and fauna, and you press them and save them that way, which is really cool. And I'm just going to reiterate, when you're in a state and national park, do not pick the flowers, do not collect anything or take anything with you. And that includes driftwood, rocks, and shells from beaches. So it's kind of hard to collect shells that way. But, you know, I guess people still do it. When we were kids, yeah, we did it. We shouldn't have. But yeah, we did it. Anyway, so what are some of the things you collect? What are the memories you have from those collections? I'd be interested to know. So what am I going to talk about next? I don't know. It'll be whatever comes to mind. So many things I could talk about from 62 years of life. It's up for grabs. See you guys next time.